Hello. Today I am going to show open class exhibitors how to add an entry into their exhibit for the fair. So as you'll see, I have logged into my family profile. If you haven't already done so, watch the video about how to log into Fair Entry and create a family profile. You'll see I have 2 members in my family. If I need to add another exhibitor, I would click on this Register an Exhibitor button and add another. However, I don't need to do that, so I'll just go ahead and select an exhibitor, check my information, and continue to entries. You'll see here I can add an entry for Donna, and it'll bring up a list of all the departments available to enter at the Weston County Fair. Since I'm going to be adding an open class static exhibit, I'm going to select the Open Class Static Exhibits department, which will bring up another list of all the class divisions with classes available for the open class static exhibits. I'm going to select the division I would like to enter and then select Choose. This should bring up a list of all the classes available to register for within that division. You'll see those listed here. You can select more than one class at a time. You can also select the quantity within each class of entries you're planning to enter. And let's say I'm planning to enter 2 of those. And once I have that finished, I'll select the Continue button. As you'll see, you'll get a screen that asks you if these entries are correct. If those are correct, select Create Entries. And as you will see, Donna now has a number of entries for the fair. Now I will caution you, if this is all the entries and you are finished completely with all members of your family, you can select this Continue to Payment button. However, if you are needing to enter more classes or enter another registrant for the fair, do not click that until you are completely finished. So, Donna has her flowers entered, but let's say she's also bringing an animal. I'll scroll down and find the open class show that I need to enter as far as an animal goes. Let's say I'm bringing a lamb to the fair as well. So I would select the Open Sheep department and then the sheep class division within that and select Choose. As you'll see, this brings up a list of classes for me to enter. But the first thing I'll want to do is add the animal I am planning to bring. You must add an animal for every animal entry you're planning to enter at the county fair. So I'll select Add an Animal, and then see it asks for animal type. Is it a market lamb or a breeding lamb? I'm going to say it's a breeding today. I'll need to know a tag identification number. If there isn't one, simply make one up. Select the sex, and what's very important is to make sure you select the breed. You'll also want to make sure to include the Scrapie tag here. And a name for your animal. And then you'll want to select the Save button. As I mentioned before, every animal entry is tied to both the animal and the exhibitor. So you'll want to make sure you have selected the animal, identified here by the tag number, and then select the class that this animal will be in. and then you'll select the Continue button. And it'll ask you if this is correct. Now let's say you have two lambs that you're bringing to the county fair. You'll have to follow this same process again, adding a new animal so that the entry is tied to that particular animal. If this is correct, you'll select Create Entries. And there you'll see your animal entry right here. Now it says it's incomplete. If you have an incomplete entry, you'll want to select this button and finish the incomplete entry. It's asking you the question if you will need to stall your animal entry for the entire week. If you're bringing it for the entire week, select yes. If you're just bringing it the day of the show, select no, and then continue. And there you have it. That is how you enter an animal or a static exhibit in OpenClass.